Okay, doing a sound check before I get everything set up and going. Let me see what we got here. Make sure everything's working properly. There we go. Weird Science is up on YouTube. Got to make sure it's in its proper playlist. And give it a thumbnail. And then I'll check it uh, audio, make sure it sounds good. Let me see here. Yeah, I'll just give it the Wonderful World of Weirdness traditional thumb. Sounds good on YouTube. Going to go in and check DLive. It always gives me problems, so I want to make sure it's working. It is actually working, so there we go. Okay, so DLive is good. Let's go and check Rumble real quick. Make sure it's up and going, set up and good to go. Sorry I have to do this so late at night. I had a rough start for today, but I did want to get it started and going good and finished for the week. This is one of them where I don't have to really be on a strict schedule, so I can actually be able to get in here and get it taken care of at any time of the day. All the audio sounds good so far, so it looks like we are up and ready to go. So I am getting, or everything is done now, I should say. So we're ready to start the episode. So here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Weird Science. I'm Roger Hanson, and today I will be your host. We are moving on to more topics concerning weird science. Some of them may be uh, things that are being uh, talked about in today's scientific community. Some of them could be from the past. If you've noticed, I've done a few of them that pertain to that. I've also gotten into some of the philosophical projects that are taking place today as well. And remember, too, whenever you listen to this, that this is weird science. This doesn't necessarily mean it's cryptid or it's, uh, evil or anything or strange in the bizarre kind of way. It's just weird, a weird science basically is what it is. So just keep that in mind as I go through here, and I'm sure you'll get where I'm going with it when I refer to it as weird science. So that being said, let me go ahead and get on with the first topic. The Origins The Origins Project is a multidisciplinary initiative dedicated to exploring some of the deepest questions about the universe and humanity's place within it. Its focus is on the origin and evolution of the cosmos, the development of life on Earth, and the processes that have shaped the natural world. The project seeks to foster collaboration between experts from multiple scientific disciplines, including physics, biology, chemistry, astronomy, and planetary science. By bringing together specialists from these varied fields, The initiative aims to address complex questions that cannot be answered from a single perspective alone. One of the primary goals of the Origins Project is to understand how the universe began and how it has evolved over billions of years. Researchers study the fundamental physical laws that govern the cosmos, examining the formation of stars, galaxies, and planetary systems. They seek to understand the process that led to the creation of matter and the emergence of chemical elements that are essential for life. By investigating the early universe, the project aims to uncover the conditions that made the emergence of complex structures, including galaxies and planetary systems, possible. Another key area of focus is the origin of life on Earth. Scientists involved in the project study how simple chemical compounds could have given rise to self-replicating molecules, leading eventually to living organisms. This research involves fields such as biochemistry, molecular biology, and evolutionary biology. By simulating conditions on the early Earth, researchers attempt to understand the chemical pathways that could have led to the first forms of life. They also investigate how life adapted and evolved over billions of years, developing increasingly complex structures and behaviors. The Origin Project also emphasizes the study of planetary environments and their potential to support life. Researchers examine planets and moons within our own solar system, studying their atmospheres, surfaces, and internal structures. They use this information to understand the conditions required for life to emerge and persist. Observations of other planetary systems beyond our own are also important, as they help to place the Earth in a broader context. By comparing different planetary environments, scientists gain insight into the universal principles that govern planetary formation and habitability. In addition to studying physical and biological processes, the Origin Project considers the broader implications of understanding our planet in the universe. Philosophical questions about the nature of existence, the uniqueness of life, and the likelihood of life elsewhere in the cosmos are part of the initiative's inquiry. By integrating scientific research with philosophical reflection, the project encourages a deeper appreciation of humanity's role in the universe and the responsibilities that come with understanding our origins. Education and public engagement are central to the mission of the Origins Project. The initiative organizes lectures, seminars, workshops, and public events aimed at sharing scientific knowledge with a broader audience. By communicating complex ideas in accessible ways, the project seeks to inspire curiosity and encourage critical thinking. Students, educators, and members of the public are invited to engage with researchers and explore questions about the cosmos and the nature of life. This emphasis on education reflects the belief that understanding our origins is not solely the domain of scientists, but a pursuit that belongs to all of humanity. The Origin Project also promotes interdisciplinary research, organizing the major scientific questions often requires insight from multiple fields. For example, understanding the origin of life involves chemistry to study molecular interaction, biology to study cellular processes, and planetary science to understand the environmental context. Similarly, understanding the evolution of the universe requires physics to describe fundamental forces, astronomy to observe distant objects, and mathematics to model complex systems. By encouraging collaboration across disciplines, the project fosters innovation in the development of new methods to tackle difficult questions. Research within the Origin project often involves both observational studies and theoretical modeling. Observations of the cosmos using telescopes, satellites, and space probes provide data about stars, planets, and galaxies. Laboratory experiments simulate conditions on early Earth or on other planets, allowing scientists to test hypotheses about the origin of life and the formation of complex molecules. Theoretical models help to predict the behavior of systems over time, guiding further experimentation and observation. This combination of approaches ensures that research is comprehensive and grounded in evidence. Another important aspect of the Origin project is the study of astrobiology, the scientific investigation of life in the universe. Researchers examine extreme environments on Earth, such as deep ocean vents, acidic lakes, and arid deserts, to understand how life can adapt in harsh conditions. These studies provide clues about where life might exist elsewhere in the cosmos. By understanding the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth, scientists can better evaluate the potential for life on other planets and moons. The project also investigates the chemical evolution of the universe, tracing the formation and distribution of elements from the earliest moments after the Big Bang to the present. This research includes the study of stellar nucleosynthesis, the process by which stars produce heavier elements through nuclear fusion. By analyzing the composition of stars, planets, and interstellar material, scientists gain insight into the process that create the building blocks of life in the material universe. Understanding the origins of complex life is another central theme. Evolutionary biology provides tools to trace the development of organisms over time, identifying patterns and mechanisms that have shaped biodiversity. Researchers explore how genetic variation, natural selection, and environmental pressures interact to produce the diverse form of life we see today. This knowledge helps to place humanity in a broader context of life on Earth and to appreciate the interconnectedness of all living systems. The Origins Project also encourages international collaboration. recognizing that scientific inquiry transcends borders. By working with researchers from different countries and cultural backgrounds, the initiative gains access to a wider range of expertise, resources, and perspectives. Collaborative projects often combine field studies, laboratory research, and computational modeling to address complex questions more effectively. This global approach enhances the quality of scope of research while fostering a sense of shared purpose among scientists worldwide. Public outreach remains a key priority. The Origins Project develops educational material, online resources, and interactive programs to engage audiences of all ages. By making scientific research accessible and engaging, the initiative helps to cultivate a culture of curiosity and lifelong learning. Public lectures and discussions often explore topics such as the origins of the universe, the potential for intraterrestrial life or extraterrestrial life, and the development of complex biological systems, sparking imagination and inquiry. The project also emphasizes the importance of ethics and responsibility in scientific research. By studying the origins of life and the universe, scientists are encouraged to consider the broader implications of their work. Questions about preservation of ecosystems, the search for life beyond Earth, and the impact of human activity on the planet are all informed by insights gained through the Origins Project. This ethical perspective ensures that research is conducted with care and mindfulness, recognizing the interconnectedness of science, society, and the natural world. The Origin Project continues to evolve, incorporating advances in technology, computation, and observational methods. New technology, new telescopes, and space missions provide unprecedented data about distant galaxies, exoplanets, and cosmic phenomena. Laboratory techniques allow researchers to probe molecular interactions with increasing precision. Computational models simulate complex systems across vast scales of time and space. Together, these tools expand the frontiers of knowledge, enabling the Origin Project to address questions that were once thought unanswerable. Through its comprehensive approach, the Origin Project demonstrates the power of curiosity and inquiry. By exploring the origins of the universe and development of life and the processes that shape planetary systems, the initiative contributes to a deeper understanding of our planet in the cosmos. The work done within the project has implications for fields ranging from physics and biology to philosophy and education, highlighting the interconnectedness of knowledge and the value of interdisciplinary collaboration. The initiative also seeks to inspire future generations of scientists by exposing students and young researchers to cutting-edge questions and methods. The project fosters critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Mentorship and hands-on research opportunities provide valuable experience preparing participants to contribute to the ongoing exploration of the universe. This focus on nurturing talent ensures that the spirit of inquiry and discovery will continue into the future. The Origin Project demonstrates that science is not only about collecting facts, but also about asking profound questions. What are the fundamental forces that shape the cosmos? How did life emerge from non-living matter? What conditions are necessary for life to exist elsewhere in the universe? How does understanding our own origins inform our perspective on the natural world and our responsibilities with it? These questions explore through rigorous research and open inquiry. These questions explored through rigorous research and open inquiry define the mission of the project and inspire both scientific and public and inspire both scientists and the public alike. By integrating multiple scientific disciplines, the Origin Project addresses the complexities of the universe in ways that single fields cannot. Astronomy, physics, chemistry, biology, and planetary science converge to provide a holistic understanding of the cosmos and life. The initiative emphasizes the answers to the most profound questions of life at the intersections of knowledge, where collaboration and cross-disciplinary thinking open new avenues of discovery. Research within the Origin Project is dynamic and ongoing. New discoveries in astronomy reveal distant planets, stars, and galaxies, prompting new questions about the formation of the universe. Advances in molecular biology provide insight into the mechanisms of life at its most fundamental level. Computational models simulate the evolution of planetary systems, offering predictions and guiding future observations. Together, these efforts create a rich tapestry of knowledge that illuminates the pathways from the earliest moments of the cosmos to the present day. Public engagement is not merely an accessory to the project, but an essential component. By communicating findings and fostering discussion, the initiative bridges the gap between scientific research and society. Lectures, workshops, and online resources allow people to explore questions of origin and evolution, connecting curiosity with understanding. This engagement emphasizes that the pursuit of knowledge is a shared human endeavor, inviting participation and reflection from all. The Origins Project also values historical context, recognizing that the question to understanding origins has long been a human preoccupation. From ancient philosophies to modern scientific inquiry, people have sought to explain the cosmos, the emergence of life, and the forces that shape our existence. By situating contemporary research within this larger tradition, the project honors the continuity of human curiosity and the ongoing desire to comprehend the world around us. The Origin Project exemplifies the power of interdisciplinary research, public engagement, and the pursuit of profound questions. Its work on the origins of the universe, the development of life, and the formation of planetary systems, contributes to a deeper understanding of our planet and the cosmos. By combining observation, experimentation, and theoretical modeling, the project illuminates processes that span billions of years and countless scales of complexity. Through education and outreach, it inspires curiosity, fosters inquiry, and encourages reflection on humanity's role in the universe. The Origins Project demonstrates that the exploration of our origins is not only a scientific endeavor, but a profoundly human one, connecting the quest for knowledge with power, with wonder, imagination, and the shared journey of discovery that defines us all. Parallax is a phenomenon that has fascinated humans for centuries, shaping our understanding of space, perspective, and distance. It refers to the apparent shift of position of an object when viewed from different angles or lines of sight. This effect can be observed in everyday life, such as when looking at a distant building from two different locations, or noticing how nearby objects appear to move faster than distant ones while traveling. The principle of parallax plays a critical role in fields ranging from astronomy to surveying, and it has been instrumental in helping humans measure distances across vast expanses. In astronomy, parallax serves as one of the fundamental methods for determining the distance to celestial objects. Observing the slight shift in a star's position relative to more distant background stars as the Earth moves along its orbit provides astronomers with a direct means to gauge distance. This method is often referred to as stellar parallax and was first successfully measured in the 19th century. By analyzing the angles of apparent displacement and applying geometric principles, scientists can calculate the distance to nearby stars with remarkable precision. This breakthrough not only allowed for a more accurate mapping of the cosmos, but also provided critical evidence for understanding the scale of the universe. The concept of parallax is closely related to geometry and the basic principle of triangulation. When an observer views an object from two different points, a triangle is formed with the baseline being the distance between the observation points and the vertex at the location of the observed object. By measuring the angles of the triangle, the observer can calculate the distance to the object. This method is used not only in astronomy but also in surveying, navigation, and other applications where precise distance measurement is essential. The accuracy of parallax measurements depends on the baseline length, the precision of angular measurement, and the stability of the observation platform. In addition to stellar parallax, there is also the concept of lunar and solar parallax. Lunar parallax refers to the apparent shift in the position of the moon when observed from different points on the Earth. Solar parallax involves the same principle applied to the Sun, allowing astronomers to measure its distance from the Earth. These techniques were historically significant for establishing the scale of the solar system, providing astronomers with crucial information about the relative distance and size of celestial bodies. By combining these observations with the laws of planetary motion, scientists were able to develop more accurate models of the solar system and predict the movements of planets and moons. Parallax is not limited to astronomy. It also has applications in photography and visual perception. In photography, parallax errors occur when the viewfinder and the lens do not share the same line of sight. This discrepancy can lead to misalignment between what the photographer sees and what the camera captures. Some cameras are designed to minimize parallax effects, especially in rangefinder and twin-lens reflex models. In human vision, parallax contributes to depth perception. The slight difference in the images received by the left and right eye, known as binocular parallax, allows the brain to construct a three-dimensional understanding of the environment. This ability is critical for everyday tasks such as reaching for objects, walking over uneven terrain, and navigating through space. Modern astronomical instruments utilize parallax in highly sophisticated ways. Space-based observatories, free from the distortions of the Earth's atmosphere, have measured stellar parallaxes with unprecedented precision. Satellites equipped with highly sensitive detectors can observe minute shifts in the positions of stars, enabling the creation of detailed three-dimensional maps of our galaxy. These advancements have allowed astronomers to study the structure and distribution of stars, identify clusters and associations, and refine models of galactic evolution. The ability to measure parallax at such small scales has revolutionized our understanding of the Milky Way and provided a foundation for exploring the universe beyond. Parallax also has applications in mapping and navigation on Earth. Surveyors have long relied on triangulation techniques based on parallax principles to measure distances and create accurate maps. By establishing a baseline between two observation points and measuring the angle to a distant object, surveyors can calculate its position with remarkable accuracy. This method has been essential for the development of cities, infrastructure, and transportation networks. In navigation, parallax measurements can assist in determining the location of ships and aircraft, enhancing safety and efficiency in travel. In the field of astrophysics, parallax is used in combination with other observational techniques to derive critical physical properties of stars. By measuring the apparent displacement of a star, astronomers can determine its distance and, when combined with brightness measurements, calculate its intrinsic luminosity. This information provides insight into the star's size, temperature, and stage in its life cycle. Understanding these properties is essential for constructing models of stellar evolution, studying the formation of galaxies, and predicting the future development of cosmic structures. The concept of parallax also extends into modern technological applications, including virtual reality and computer graphics. In virtual environments, simulated parallax provides users with a sense of depth and realism. By rendering objects differently based on the viewer's perspective, designers create immersive experiences that mimic real-world perception. Parallax effects are also used in video games, web design, and animation to enhance visual storytelling and engagement. These applications highlight the broad relevance of parallax beyond scientific measurement, demonstrating its role in shaping human interaction with both virtual and physical space. Historically, the study of parallax has been closely tied to the development of the scientific method. Early astronomers, including ancient Greeks and later European scholars, sought to understand the apparent motion of stars and planets through careful observation and measurement. The successful detection of stellar parallax provided empirical evidence supporting the heliocentric model of the solar system, challenging long-held geocentric beliefs. This achievement underscored the importance of measurement, observation, and mathematical reasoning in advancing scientific knowledge. Parallax thus serves not only as a practical tool, but also as a symbol of humanity's capacity to understand the universe through careful study. In contemporary research, parallax measurements contribute to the study of dark matter and dark energy. By determining precise distances to stars and galaxies, astronomers can map the distribution of visible matter and identify discrepancies that suggest the presence of unseen mass. These investigations are critical for understanding the large-scale structure of the universe, the dynamics of galaxy formation, and the expansion of space itself. Parallax remains a cornerstone technique for probing the cosmos, providing essential data for theories about the composition, behavior, and ultimate fate of the universe. Parallax also intersects with the field of exoplanet research. By measuring the precise motion of stars over time, astronomers can detect the subtle gravitational influences of orbiting planets. This technique, known as astrometric parallax, complements other methods such as the transit and radial velocity techniques. Astrometric measurements allow scientists to determine the masses, distances, and orbits of exoplanets contributing to our understanding of planetary formation and the potential for inhabitable worlds beyond our solar system. The integration of parallax into exoplanet studies exemplifies its continuing importance in cutting-edge astronomical research. The educational implications of parallax are significant as well. Teaching the principles of parallax helps students develop spatial reasoning, geometric understanding, and observational skills. Hands-on activities such as measuring the apparent shift of nearby objects from different vantage points provide intuitive experiences of distance, scale, and perspective. By engaging learners in both practical experience and theoretical exploration, educators can foster a deeper appreciation for the interplay between observation, measurement, and scientific reasoning. Parallax thus serves as both a tool for research and a gateway for cultivating curiosity and critical thinking. Positive psychology is a branch of psychology that focuses on the study of human strengths, well-being, and the factors that allow individuals and communities to thrive. The field emerged in response to the traditional emphasis in psychology and no, in psychology on mental illness and pathology, seeking instead to explore what makes life fulfilling and meaningful. The Positive Psychology Center is an initiative devoted to advancing research and understanding in this area, with a particular emphasis on evidence based interventions and cultivation of personal strengths, and the promotion of flourishing at both individual and social levels. The work conducted at the Center is organized around several core themes, including happiness, resilience, character strengths, engagement, relationships, meaning, and achievement. Researchers examine these areas to identify the underlying mechanisms that contribute to positive human experiences and to develop practical strategies for enhancing well-being. Studies conducted within the center often utilize the combination of longitudinal surveys, experimental interventions, and observational methods to capture a comprehensive picture of human flourishing. By employing rigorous scientific methods, the initiative seeks to provide reliable and actionable insights into the process that foster personal and communal growth. One of the primary research areas focuses on happiness and subjective well-being. Researchers investigate the factors that contribute to sustained feelings of satisfaction and contentment, exploring variables such as life circumstances, social connections, personality traits, and cognitive patterns. Studies often involve self-report measures, in-depth interviews, and diary methodologies to assess how people experience positive emotions over time. By understanding the determinants of happiness, the center aims to provide evidence-based recommendations for individuals seeking to improve their emotional and psychological well-being. Resilience is another central focus of the center's work. This area examines the capacity of individuals to adapt and recover from adversity, stress, or trauma. Research explores the psychological, social, and biological factors that support resilience, including coping strategies, supportive relationships, and cognitive flexibility. Interventions developed in this domain aim to strengthen adaptive skills and reduce the impact of negative experiences on overall well-being. The study of resilience also extends to organizational and community contexts, exploring how environments can be structured to foster strength and recovery in the face of challenges. Character strengths and virtues constitute another significant area of investigation. Researchers categorize and measure traits such as courage, curiosity, gratitude, perseverance, and kindness, analyzing how these strengths influence life satisfaction, achievement, and social relationships. By identifying and nurturing these qualities, interventions aim to enhance personal growth and promote positive social outcomes. The research also examines how cultural, environmental, and developmental factors shape the expression of character strengths, contributing to a nuanced understanding of human potential. Engagement and flow are additional topics explored by the center. Flow refers to the state of complete absorption in an activity, often accompanied by a sense of effortless involvement and intrinsic enjoyment. Research in this area investigates the conditions that facilitate flow, such as the alignment of challenge and skill, clarity of goals, and immediate feedback. The center's work seeks to understand how individuals can structure their daily lives, work, and leisure activities to maximize experiences of engagement and fulfillment. These studies also explore the relationship between engagement and long-term outcomes, including productivity, creativity, and overall life satisfaction. Relationships and social connections are recognized as essential components of well-being. The center examines the role of supportive social networks, interpersonal communication, and the community involvement in promoting positive outcomes. Research investigates how the quality and depth of relationships influence emotional health, resilience, and happiness. Interventions developed in this area focuses on improving social skills, fostering empathy, and building strong supportive communities. By highlighting the importance of connection, the center underscores the social dimension of human flourishing and the ways in which interpersonal dynamics shape individual and collective experiences. Meaning and purpose are also central themes in the center's research. Investigations explore how individuals construct a sense of significance in their lives, aligning personal goals and actions with broader values and aspirations. Studies examine the psychological and behavioral benefits of having a sense of purpose, including increased motivation, enhanced well-being, and improved physical health outcomes. Interventions designed to cultivate meaning often encourage reflection, goal setting, and engagement in pro-social or value-driven activities. The research emphasizes that a sense of purpose is both personal and social phenomena, shaped by relationships, culture, and context. Achievement and accomplishment are further areas of inquiry. Researchers examine the role of goal setting, self-regulation, motivation, and feedback in promoting success across domains such as education, work, and personal projects. Studies investigate how individuals balance the pursuit of achievement with well-being, exploring strategies for setting realistic goals, sustaining effort, and deriving satisfaction from progress. Interventions in this area often involve training in goal management, time allocation, and resilience in the face of setbacks. By linking achievements to well-being, the center contributes to an understanding of how personal and professional growth can coexist with a fulfilling life. The Positive Psychology Center also conducts applied research to test interventions designed to enhance well-being in various populations. These interventions may include gratitude exercises, mindfulness practices, strength, strengths-based coaching, and positive education programs. Evaluations of these programs utilize rigorous experimental designs, including randomized controlled trials and longitudinal studies, to assess their effectiveness and identify the mechanisms through which they produce positive outcomes. Applied research bridges the gap between theory and practice, ensuring that scientific findings can inform real-world strategies for enhancing individual and community well-being. In addition to research, the center emphasizes dissemination and public engagement. Educational initiatives, workshops, and online resources are developed to share knowledge and tools with broader audiences. By making the science of well-being accessible, the center seeks to empower individuals, educators, and organizations to apply evidence-based practices in daily life. This focus on knowledge translated highlights the center's commitment not only to scientific discovery, but also to practical impact and social benefit. Methodologically, the center employs a diverse range of approaches, combining quantitative and qualitative methods to capture the complexity of human experience. Surveys, questionnaires, and standardized scales provide measurement insights into well-being, while interviews, case studies, and ethnographic observations reveal nuanced aspects of subjective experience. Experimental interventions test specific hypotheses, often integrating behavioral, cognitive, and social components. Together, these methods allow researchers to develop a robust, multidimensional understanding of positive psychological processes. The center also emphasizes cross-cultural research, recognizing that well-being is shaped by cultural norms, values, and social systems. Studies explore how different societies conceptualize happiness, resilience, and meaning, identifying both universal patterns and culturally specific expressions of flourishing. This global perspective informs intervention and theoretical frameworks, ensuring that the findings are relevant across diverse contexts. Cross-cultural research also fosters collaboration with international scholars, contributing to a broader understanding of human strengths and well-being worldwide. Longitudinal studies are another significant component of the center's work. By tracking individuals and communities over extended periods, researchers examine how well-being evolves across the lifespan, how life events and transitions impact happiness and resilience, and how interventions produce lasting effects. Longitudinal research provides insight into development trajectories and long-term effectiveness of strategies for promoting flourishing, offering valuable guidance for educational, clinical, and organizational applications. The center also investigates the biological and neurological correlates of positive psychological processes. Research examines how brain activity, neurochemical processes, and physiological systems relate to happiness, resilience, and engagement. By integrating insights from neuroscience, psychology, and physiology, the initiative seeks to understand how mental states and behaviors are connected to biological functioning. This research contributes to a more comprehensive understanding of human well-being, highlighting the interplay between mind, body, and environment. Ethical considerations are integral to the center's research and applied programs. Investigators are attentive to the potential impact of interventions, ensuring that strategies for enhancing well-being are respectful, inclusive, and culturally sensitive. Ethical research practices are emphasized in study design, participant recruitment, data analysis, and dissemination, ensuring that the pursuit of well-being aligns with principles of fairness, respect, and responsibility. The center also examines the role of technology and digital media in shaping positive psychological outcomes. Studies explore how online platforms, virtual interventions, and digital tools can be used to support well-being, enhance learning, and foster social connections. Research considers both the opportunities and challenges associated with technology, including its potential to enhance engagement and access, as well as the risk of distraction or social isolation. By studying by studying the interface between technology and human flourishing, the center contributes to contemporary debates about the role of digital environments in everyday life. Collaboration is a key feature of the center's approach, with partnerships established across academic disciplines, institutions, and sectors. By working with educators, health professionals, community organizations, and policymakers, the initiative ensures that research findings inform practice and address real-world challenges. Collaborative projects may involve designing well-being curricula, implementing workplace interventions, or developing community programs that promote resilience, engagement, and social support. These partnerships amplify the impact of research and extend the reach of positive psychology beyond academic settings. The center also emphasizes measurement and assessment, developing reliable and valuable instruments to evaluate well-being, character strengths, engagement, and resilience. Accurate measurement is essential for understanding the efficacy of interventions, tracking developmental change, and comparing outcomes across populations. By advancing tools for assessment, the initiative supports both research and applied practice, providing a foundation for evidence-based strategies to enhance human flourishing. Public lecture workshops and seminars form another important aspect of the center's work. These events provide opportunities for researchers to share findings, engage in dialogue with audiences, and explore practical applications for positive psychology. Though this though these initiatives no through these initiatives, the center fosters a culture of curiosity and learning, encouraging individuals to reflect on their own well-being, adopt strategies for personal growth, and contribute to the flourishing of others. The Positive Psychology Center also studies organizational and workplace applications of its research. Interventions focus on promoting positive work environments, enhancing leadership effectiveness, improving team dynamics, and supporting employee engagement. By understanding how positive psychological principles operate within organizational contexts, researchers provide guidance for fostering productivity, job satisfaction, and workplace well-being. These studies highlight the relevance of positive psychology for institutions as well as individuals. The Positive Psychology Center represents a comprehensive and rigorous approach to the study of human flourishing. Its research encompasses happiness, resilience, engagement, character strengths, relationships, meaning, and achievement, integrating insights from multiple disciplines and employing diverse methodologies. The center emphasizes the practical application of research finding, public engagement, and ethic responsibility, seeking to translate scientific understanding into actionable strategies that enhance well-being. Through its work, the initiative advances knowledge about what allows humans to thrive, provide a foundation for fostering personal growth, community development, and a deeper appreciation for the factors that contribute to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Yeah, so with that, I don't really think I have anything to add to it. That's about as weird as science can get, in my opinion. I felt strange just by reading that, to be honest with you. Um, Again, I'd like to apologize for doing this so late at night. I had some setbacks. I ended up having to just barely get on here and do a simulcast for someone just previously. And then I was able to get on here and get Weird Science done and over with. Now, next week, I will be back with some more Weird Science. I'm going to go in possibly another direction. This is something that I did want to add in to kind of get into the fringe psychological side of everything, which to me, from what I've found out, everything in like psychology is like a hairpin away from being pseudoscience, basically. You know what I mean? So that's something I did want to get into. It's something that I put together, and next week I will be back. I'm going to change it up some, but like I said, I wanted to do this, especially when it came to these centers and these studies too, because I have been doing research in other areas concerning them, and it's very, very interesting that these programs have been put in place and they're being done. Um, but that's for another show. I am going to go ahead and check and see if anybody is on. And Dragus Production, thank you for posting the LFGs on Kick. I appreciate that. And thank you for stopping by. I will also do say that in the chat. Say thanks. I appreciate that. And YouTube didn't have anybody on there, so we are good to go there. I can go in and see if Twitch had anybody. Usually the only thing good about Twitch is I have to go in and block people, spammers. I don't ever get anybody on there talking. So it doesn't look like anybody said anything there. And on YouTube, nothing there as well. Let me go see if anybody wrote anything at DLive. Make sure got that taken care of. And then I will bring this to an end. Oh, yeah. So we have a donation of one ice cream from Dragus Production. Thank you very much for that. That is actually 10 lemons on D Live, so I appreciate that. Dragus Production, and thank you for doing that and making the comment on uh, Kick as well. So we have made it to an hour and 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Just so you guys know, we are streaming on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and D Live. You can catch us there anytime on Rumble and YouTube. I have my channels, The Wonderful World of Weirdness. Now on YouTube, I also have Strange Stories, which is the channel I had before I started getting involved with the Wonderful World of Weirdness, and I still use today. So you can check us out there as well. If you want to find me on D Live or on Kick, you can find me at Roger underscore Hanson. And on Twitch, I am infamous or at infamous 1969. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, share, make comments down in the comment section. It's cool to freaking have chat, don't get me wrong, but uh, it's also good to get comments down in the comment section too. I hope you guys did enjoy today's show, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching, and in 2 seconds, I'm ending the stream. Good night.